Morning, Milton. So good morning, people. Welcome to the commute to work on this dark, wintry morning. So this morning, I don't know if you've been following the news at all, but basically NASA has been attempting to launch some kind of a probe on the planet Mars to look for alien life. Now, space and extraterrestrial and aliens has always been a bit of an interest. Always. It's a fascinating thing, because you've got to think that surely we aren't the only people, the only life form in existence. Out of all the planets in that solar system that we learnt in school and things, you've got to at least think that. So anyway, they've tried landing this probe, and then for a few days they turned around and went, oh, I don't know what's happened to it. Probably not with that kind of an accent, but you know. So they've analysed all the data, and now what they've said is the parachute opened and then jettisoned too early, and then the retro rockets they fired to slow its descent. Apparently it was heading towards the surface of Mars, something like 150 miles an hour, which out of interest is roughly about the top speed of this bike. So as all that was happening, these retro rockets were meant to fire for several seconds to basically slow its descent. Now if, like me, you're a fan of Kerbal Space Program on the PC, or I think it's actually on console now as well, then you'll know about all these terms. So basically, as this probe is coming into the surface, these retro rockets will fire, slow down its descent to almost a hover, and then just doosh onto the surface. But what they've said is apparently these rockets fired for a few seconds and then everything was lost. No signals. So they reckon it's crashed somewhere on Mars. Now, let's turn this around, okay? So basically, people on Mars, aliens, are sending a probe to Earth to look for life forms. So we see this thing heading towards our planet because we have radar and all sorts of other things. It goes whizzing past the space station, so they get on the phone and go, hey, what's this probe coming towards Earth? And then what's the first thing we're going to do? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to scramble some fighter jets and go and blow the bloody thing up. So what, if we turned it round that way, then surely people on Mars aren't going to allow this thing to land on the planet and sit there and everybody's scratching their head going, oh, what's this then? Surely they're going to scramble their X-Wing TIE fighters and laser beam the living crap out of this thing. Anyway, that's some food for thought this morning. Have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next vlog.